Funny story, on another post, this guy said to someone else, I don't listen to this British guy, he knows nothing. Unfortunately, if you don't listen to me or watch my videos, how do you know that I know nothing? So that was just a silly move. But then he's basically gone on to say, the thing is, I have a question, who are you, blah, blah, blah. Do you really do that kind of research? Well, first of all, if you watch my videos, you'd know. I don't need to justify myself now. I think I've got to the point when I'm the only person that's worked out who Yahweh really was, who El was, who Asherah was, with evidence, who Jesus' father was, why Stonehenge was put exactly where it was, blah, blah, blah. All with evidence. And I've been on hour-long radio stations, interviewed, etc., about this kind of subject. So just because you don't know me doesn't mean my research isn't any good. The simplest answer is just watch the videos and you'll see. Breaking news, mysterious stone circle built before the Great Pyramids. And this is what it says in the Newsweek. Now, basically, if you watch any of my videos, you realise that mainstream lied the hell out of given dates. And they're basically saying this was built about 100 years before the Great Pyramid. Now, if you look at the cartouche, which that's it, that's what's been dated to give the Great Pyramid the date that it was for Khufu. However, turns out it's fake. We know it's fake. We knew it was fake a long time ago. So all you have to do is just type in cartouche fake Great Pyramid and you'll see that it was actually done by Howard Weiss to help him secure further funding. So basically, do not believe the dates of mainstream because they basically lie to us. Sorry. I'm going to love this story. So this guy was arrested for driving, and in front of the magistrates when he was taken, the first thing he said in a different camp voice, he said, "Do you accept identity change?" to the judges, and the judges all looked at each other, and of course they're frightened, so of course they said, "Yes, we accept identity change, no problem at all." And then he's turned around in his normal voice and said, "Well, I identify as a diplomatic immunity person." And the judges goes, and he got let off. So also, to you guys out there, I identify as your son. Please send money. I'm broke. Thank you. Just following on from my previous video about this stone circle that's been found, so I'll just read out what the mainstream say. The monument is located in North Peru's, I'll let you pronounce the spellings of those, archaeological site which lies around 10,000 feet above sea level near the summit of a peak in the Andes. So just have a think for a second. Oh, we're right up the very top of a mountain. Let's build a circle for no reason whatsoever, and it's not a calendar. So if you want to actually know that it's not a monument and you actually want to know what it really was for, because you can't have all these stone circles around the world, Adam's calendar, etc., and the Karnak stones in France, there's thousands of these sort of type of stone circles, and they're not all calendars. So if you actually want to know what they're for, I have done a video here which is called Stonehenge More Than Meets the Eye, It's Solved. That's on my Patreon page. Or you can go and look up Michael Tellinger's work on the stone circles, and you'll see they are power distribution plants.
We have no evidence of alien civilizations at all. That might mean we haven't looked hard enough.
That's not actually true. We do have tablets in the Columbia University that explains that the Anunnaki came from another planet and their race name was gods. The tablets also talk about them creating a species which is Homo sapien about 300,000 years ago over in South Africa. And we've actually got the physical proof that they did that because we have fused chromosomes that could only be done in a laboratory setting. Then we have the Greek gods, which were the same Anunnaki gods, giving us all the names of the planets for their gods. And of course, we could only see a handful of planets back then, but yet they knew all the names of the planets. So there's also the modern aliens with the implants that people have found, the missing time, the radiation burns, the scoop marks, not to mention all the eyewitnesses that have seen aliens and UFOs. Sadly, this person who actually admits doesn't watch my videos thinks that I'm misleading people, even though they don't really know what I'm talking about because they don't actually watch my videos. What a world, eh? So basically, this person's saying that there's no way the word gods could be in any older text. Now, here behind the his text is the word gods. I don't know if you can see that in God. And this is from the translation of ancient Sumerian tablets that predate the Bible. So unfortunately, yes, I'm afraid you're wrong. And I'm not misleading people. This is what's in the translations, and there's thousands of them, because the race name for the Anunnakis were called gods, and we're humans. So look, the great Anunnaki gods there. Look, that's for the Anunnaki. That's a shortened version of it. Gods. They're everywhere. So I kind of am right. Sorry.
It appears that there was a galactic war millions of years ago in the Pleiadian star system. Planets were being destroyed.
The problem is we don't actually have any evidence of what Billy's saying. Now, I've been doing this for 40 years, and I give evidence where I can, even if it was a whistleblower. So Billy doesn't have to do a video like I do and show the evidence like I do. All he has to do is just say, it's from a tablet that's in the British Museum or in Columbia University, somewhere. But what he doesn't do is tell us anything whatsoever other than giving us stuff that people then believe. So obviously I've not come across anything that he's saying there regarding that. He even carries on in the same video saying that the Anunnaki had weapons of mass destruction, WMDs, that's what he says. However, if Billy actually read the text, you'll find it's actually weapons of terror, not weapons of mass destruction. So unfortunately he's got that wrong as well. So maybe Billy, just give us the evidence instead of just telling us stuff, because I don't think you have evidence.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, you will get to see our true history. We know there were gods in the past. We know the Anunnaki's race name was gods. But what we don't know is who those gods were in other countries. There are Anunnaki family trees online, but every single one of them has been proven to be inaccurate. Now, finally, a family tree that is made by the only person with enough knowledge to actually make it correct will be releasing the family tree in a video backing up the claims this weekend, Sunday, the 3rd of March. The family tree and video will be on the Patreon page, Our True History. It costs just a few pounds and has over 100 long documentaries already, and more content is released every week. Why wait till Sunday? Join patreon.com, Our True History, and learn things you never thought we would find answers for.